Ocho, we're going to jump right into it. Thursday night football, the Steelers beat the Tennessee Titans 20-16. Kenny Pickett, 19 of 30, 160, a touchdown. Jaylen Warren, 11 rushes, 87 yards. Deontay Johnson, 7 catches for 90 yards. Will Levis, 22 of 39, 262 and an INT. Mm-hmm. Take us around. What did you like? What did you take away from this game?
All right. What I didn't like, I'm gonna start with the Steelers. Listen, okay. I've been blaming Matt Canada for the longest. All of us have. You know, the media, the fans, even some of the players that I've talked to privately have blamed Matt Canada. And from what I saw today, it was Matt Canada's fault. I saw a lot of mistakes. I saw a lot of overthrows. I saw a lot of underthrows. I saw a lot of drops. So tonight's game wasn't on Matt Canada. Deontay Johnson finally getting in the end zone. Since 2021, he hadn't scored a touchdown. So seeing him get in there, I'm happy for him. George Pickens, you are one of the best, easily top 5 in the league if they can use you right. But when your opportunities come to you, baby, I love you. You got to make the most of them. You have to make the most of them. Due to the inconsistencies at quarterback, you got to do everything you can when the ball comes your way. Nothing against Kenny Pickett. Your time will come. You're going to continue to grow and get better at the quarterback position. Other than that, the Steelers, they average 5 penalties a game. A very disciplined team. A very disciplined team. The first half, the first drive, they had 5 on the first drive. I'm not sure what was going on, but again, you do have lapses like that. They were able to come away with the win. On the other side of the ball, Will Levis, second start, so poised in the quarterback. He looks like a quarterback that has been here before. He looked like he's been playing the game at a high level for a very long time, even with TJ Watt hitting him over and over and over again. But he had such great awareness and pocket presence. He's going to be okay. Outside of that, the Steelers were able to come away with it, what I call an ugly win. I call it an ugly win. It wasn't beautiful. Sometimes you're going to have games like today, and they got one today.
Have the Steelers had any pretty wins this year? It seems like all these games come down to the very end.
Right.
They're losing the ball game for a large portion of the ball game. We saw this against the Ravens. Somehow Mike Tomlin has this team. They can dig down, pull out something that's inside of them and find ways to get a win. You mentioned George Pickens. Bro, you put too much work in. That's lazy feet. That's lazy, Ocho. There's no other way around it. That's just being lazy. You know you can't take that long of a step in the end zone of a clutch like that.
Yeah, you got to tap like Sammy Davis Jr. You got to tap like Sammy Davis on that. You need
even though it's not a true sideline throw, Ocho, you might have to go dead. You might have to just go ahead and go limp. You know, pause. But you know, in football terms, what we talking about.
Right.
But but you can't in a situation like that. You can't leave an opportunity like that because as you step up in competition, Ocho, you know every play matters, every point matters.
And the funny thing about it is the fact that they aren't a volume throwing team. Right. They are still, even in this era, they are a run first team trying to establish the run to open up the pass, and the opportunities come far from few for the receiving core. And being that the inconsistency at quarterback play is the way it is, you have to make the most of those opportunities, because when it doesn't go well, it's magnified. Even though you were able to get the win tonight, you were able to overcome some of the mistakes.
Right. And I remember that's kind of how we were in the Ravens. We weren't a throwing team. We were going to run the ball with Jamal, play action pass off of that. But when the opportunity presented itself, we caught a breakdown in the defense, or someone blew an assignment. We made sure we cashed that opportunity in, because like you said, the opportunities weren't going to present themselves that many times, because we weren't a team that was going to throw the ball 30 and 40 times to present those, to have those opportunities to present themselves.
Right.
So when you only gonna get 20, 25, well, so what was he, 19 or 30? So when you go, and I think they threw that late in the ball game because they were behind. Normally they probably would like to have a 40 rush game between Warren and what's the other running back, 22?
Najee
Harris. They would like to have 40 rushes between those guys, and even probably 20, 25 throws with Kenny Pickett. But give the Steelers credit. They found a way to win on their home field, to stay pace with the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens, who they have a win over the Ravens. So right now they're looking really good from where they are. So kudos to the Steelers. tough loss for the Tennessee Titans because they're trying to stay pace with the Jacksonville Jaguars, but it seems like the Jags are in control of that division.